Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's AttackonSamurott, bringing you all another Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is part 3 of Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, last time, we got through the tutorial. We fought Volo, our rival, um, before we went into the before we came here to the Obsidian Fieldlands. We also did some tutorial stuff with Akari, so she just took us around the fields and just had us, do different tasks. Um, two of them I actually didn't realize you could do. Like, for example, the crafting table. I didn't realize that this is something that you could just do in the menu. Like, I never realized that. Like, I just saw this all the time. Like, I don't really pay attention to the key items because there aren't that. I'm not gonna say there aren't that many, but just didn't seem that important to me. And unless they're like story related, like some things you'll be getting later on in the game, you can't actually use them. But the crafting kit you actually can use. I didn't realize that the first time I played, so that's definitely useful. And the fact you can target Pokemon and you'll be able to actually look at um what their thing says. So, like, for example, with Bidoof here, you just tap down on the Pokédex, and then you can see the tasks that have been done or they need to be done. So, off screen, I worked on Bidoof, and I just finished. I just finished it. Um, Again, this is one of those Pokemon that I can just kind of get through without having to put too much effort. We're gonna kind of have to catch a lot of them, but yeah, so Beautiful is probably the easiest. It's probably the easiest one to get. Starly's on the way. Starly just takes a while to get, mostly because of just how its nature is. Again, you have to try to do back strikes against it, or again use items to try and catch it. Because again, it will run away from you. So there's that. And then just fighting it as well is the same thing. I have to try to catch it with the back strike to actually fight it, or again use the apricorns to the spoiled apricorns to open up a chance for me to catch it or to fight against it. So yeah, Starly's gonna be on the way. Shinx didn't take too much. It's getting really close actually. I probably can do it. But yeah, Shinx is on the way. Weasel, I got Aqua Jet. Pretty much, I got everything I need with Weasel, so I don't need to use it anymore. Because everything else, I just have to, catch it and then just fight it a couple times. So there's that. Wurmple, that one's gonna be on the way. Mr. Mime Jr., I have to actually use it, so there's that. And finding it is tough. Ponyta, that one's on the way. I can probably do that while we're gonna continue going through the area. Drifloon is one of the Pokemon you can find at night. There are a couple night encounters you can get, so Drifloon was one of them, and it's gonna be on the way. That one's gonna take a while to get through, seeing as how one of them is like up to 40. So I have to defeat 40 of them. Then I have to use it. Then I have to use one of its moves 40 times. So again, it's just a lot of repeat things. Use moves, catch things at certain times and whatnot. And then I found Eevee. Eevee is one of the rare encounters you can get in the Obsidian Fieldlands. I caught 2 of them, so I'm getting somewhere. And I managed to complete one of its tasks. But this one's gonna take a while to get through too. I'm probably gonna take one with me. But yeah. So that is that. But yeah, Bidoof is done, so we don't have to use Bidoof anymore. Well, actually, I'm gonna use it again because I need to evolve it, and then that'll complete Bidoof's whole line. Well, it'll complete Bidoof. It won't complete Bibarel, its evolution. So yeah. Without further ado, let's dive in. I'm gonna try and not make this a long part because 1, I'm recording at 1 a.m. in the morning. Actually, a little after 1 a.m. in the morning, and 2, I'm getting kind of tired, and I want to try and process the first video. While after I'm done with this one, so that's what I'm gonna work on before I go to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be a little quiet because my mom and dad are asleep. So yeah, Alright. Also, I have the air conditioning on. I hope it's not in the video. I really hope it's not in the video. It probably isn't, but yeah. Alright. Lavington, what you gotta say to me? Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Akari's teachings. Excellent work, dear boy. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. Money. You get money for catching stuff. And, you know, for completing tasks. So, money is always a good incentive. On that note, let me check the research task you've completed thus far. I've done a lot. See, that was the B-Bro stuff. Or that was the B-Doof stuff. I'm gonna drop all these because I really don't need them anymore. I'm okay with just keeping one. So yeah. So yeah, we get a little bit of money from that too. 7,000, almost 8,000 actually. Actually, it is 8,000 because of the 100 that I have left. Yeah, it just shows everything we did. So we caught 79 Pokemon. We did I always say we because again I'm talking to you guys. That's why I say we. But you know it's only me doing this. But I caught 30 or more Pokemon in one report. Yep, and then different species caught. I caught different ones. 9 new Pokemon, and then a couple with backstrikes. So yeah, a little over 8,000. Not bad for our first report. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update your Pokédex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports. Yada yada yada. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, then entry will be considered complete, and you will have unlocked all the detailed information to be had about that species. So you don't have to do everything. That's what this is saying. You don't have to do every task, but as long as you complete like the ones that you know go up to 10, then you're good. And then you know those points will rise up, and you'll end up ranking higher. But yeah, so. I did enough. I did some with Rowlet. Rowlet's entry's done, or one part of Rowlet's entry's done. Again, Bidoof is basically done. Starly's on the way, but there's still stuff that can be done with it. Shinx is on the way as well. Just still some things need to be done with it. Just using it in general. Buizel's on the way. Wurmple, I'm gonna have to take one with me so that way I can get it up because it does require using it. So there's that. Mime Jr. Mime Jr. is more of like I have to actually do things for it before actually using it. Even I do have to use it though. But yeah, Ponyta's almost done basically. Not much left to do. That one's gonna take a while, but it's more like I have to interact with it. Drifloon, that one I think I have to interact with more. There's that, and also it has the entries too. And then there's Eevee. Yeah, I think I will take one with me. So yeah. All right, and we got our first rank. And now we can earn ourselves a star too. So after this, we're going to be going back outside. Into the fields. But yeah. Also, I think you have something to say. Photograph shop. You can enjoy taking photos of your Pokemon. For right now, no. Oh, like yeah. For right now, no. But I probably will do that at some point. All right. I'm getting through these tasks. Oh yeah, also gotta do his request too. Yeah, here you go. Got plenty. You can have that one. Wurmple is huge in game. Like, if you saw something like that in real life, I'd be terrified. I'd be like, oh no. Oh no. But yeah, it seemed like something like that. Ugh. In real life, yeah, I'd be terrified to see a Wurmple in real life. I like to name this Wurmple right away. I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. This is a tough decision. I like you can name it. Which do you like? Which do you like best? Beautisha, Beautifred, or Bugene? Bugene. I like Bugene too. I guess that's decided then. Because I mean, this one's a male anyway, so I'll raise Bugene to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Alright, cool. We got honey. Gee, let me see something. Again, I got Beautiful already in the party. Again, Starly's all about interacting with it, so I have to catch more. Shinx, I gotta use it more. Weasel, I gotta fight more of them and catch more of them. And Wurmple, I probably will put on the team. I might end up boxing Mime Jr. I don't think I'm gonna use that. I think I'm gonna work on Wurmple. So that one will take a while. Yeah, also I'm gonna drop some things if I can. Okay, well, what do I do? I kinda wanted to just drop some stuff. Soon you do get an option where you can just release everything. I don't know why it's not here yet, but it's gonna be a while. But yeah, hey, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good day. As I'm recording again, this is a Saturday night. Actually, it's a Sunday morning now, like 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Well, actually, 1:25 a.m. Sunday morning. So yeah, it's those quiet hours. Yeah, again, overall, I'm doing alright, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who to drop. I think I am gonna take you away for now. But you don't have Mimic yet. You don't get it for a while. Oh. No. I think I should take you anyway. I don't need Starly, but it is gonna evolve soon. So Shinx. Ponyta takes a while to evolve. But Ember's nice. That's fine. Put it away. I think I want to work on. You. I definitely want to work on you. I'm gonna take Eevee with me. All right. Okay. Got some grit gravel. Not bad. So yeah, when you release Pokemon, you get items. So it's decent. Also, I don't know if it looks different in the recording, but I did do some setting changes on my TV. So I just made it a little less lighter, or I took the brightness down, and I just gave it a little bit more contrast. So it should look a little better compared to what it looked like on part 2. So yeah. Alright, anyways, let's make our progress. It's enough messing around, dilly-dallying, as Professor Lavington says. Alright, so let's keep going. We gotta talk to Silene. I gotta go back to my favorite. I gotta go back to Sanqua. I gotta go see her again. But anyways. Yeah, progress report. I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. Here you go. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. A star! With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. So these are basically the badges. So after you hit a certain rank, you get better Pokemon, you get better Pokeballs and things like that. So I can use the heavy balls now, and Pokemon up to level 20 will obey me. That's nice. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be even more generous. Nice. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Alright, dope. Heavies and revives. Nice. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Thank you, Silene. For today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. What do we say, people? Thank you, Silene. Alright. So there goes Benny giving us the potato mochi. So rot, my boy. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Yes. Yes, it does. Also, I'm going to put this out a little bit. Yeah, I have the AC in the background, so I hope it's not, like, in the recording. But yeah. Still, we'll be very busy from now on, between our Survey Corps duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see, so if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called to help. Indeed so! Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Hey, that sounds like a certain Pokemon game that also has this same kind of premise where, you know, someone from some place comes into the Pokemon world and they, you know, make life. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Rock could handle it for me. Oh, you're gonna just dump work on me now? Okay, alright, well, I mean, I guess I do have to repay you for teaching me some stuff, but hey, I am not gonna be that guy. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah, yes, the request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Starch. Salt. The potato mochi. Alright, next day. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. What you need. What you need, Akari? I got you. Wait, now? Come on, please. I need your help. I mean, as your superior, I order you to help me. Oh. Alright. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. You caught a lot of Pokemon. You may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. She's so serious. You know, the sad part about her character is that there really isn't much that happens after the beginning, right? Like, she's around, but she doesn't really, like, add anything specific to the story after this. After the very beginning, which is kind of sad. I like Akari. Both of them actually, Kari and Ray. But it's just a shame that they don't really get much development in this game, or really kind of like, you know, things you can do outside of the main story, really. But again, it is a shame. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Yes, very busy. Listen, I've had an epiphany. And that is, you see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. You have a Pokemon? Yes. Here, this is my partner, Pikachu. How'd you get a Pikachu? Like, let's talk about that for a minute, right? Pikachu is actually pretty rare. It's pretty rare. In the Obsidian Fieldland, it's like only found in one spot, and then pre-evo Pichu takes a while to evolve it. But yeah, Pikachu is a tough one to get. But hey, she got it. So also another thing is that Pikachu doesn't do its anime cry like it does post Gen 6. So in this game, it actually has its old cry from the old games, which is a nice touch. When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell them. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Bigga! But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we needed to do more, too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Alright, let's go. Get Akari. Alright. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should bring the volume down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. See, wait. Oh, you're faster than me, I forgot. I want to switch out Eevee. Let's go for Shinx, actually. Shinx is better into this. Oh, and also Pikachu is a fully, well, not fully evolved, but 2-stage. So this might not do as much. Okay, it did okay. There you go. Okay, never mind. That's not bad. You got a lot of damage there. Can't lie. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Got a lot of experience. And a couple evolutions on the way too. Phew. Thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Pika! Guess I was wrong then. But I'll try to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. The type chart. Yes. I know all about that. I know all about the type chart. So, you're the one the new recruits everyone's talking about. Oh, she's cool. Also, she looks like old Frontier, not Frontier. Actually, she kind of looks like two characters, if you guys know. But, you know, from the old, she looks like Flint and also Buck from you know, Diamond and Pearl. So, I wonder if that's their relative, or not relative, but their long distance ancestor. Actually, it's not really that long. Again, the time frame is like 100 years, I think. So, the name's Zizu, captain of the security corps. I like her jacket. I like her jacket more than what we have. Kind of wish that we got that. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zizu is a master of an ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can move more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon in a little nudge, or with a little nudge. Okay, so the agile style and the strong style. So I know that in Legends ZA, they aren't gonna have this. It's just gonna be like somewhat similar to what the modern style is, like from the main games. But I did like that this, differentiated from the original, from the main series games. So I'm curious about like how, nothing's going to be adapted from this into Legends ZA. Like in terms of the battle style anyway, it's completely different. This is more like, it's not turn-based. I don't think it's turn-based there. I think it's actually more like ATB. I think it's ATB in that one for ZA. So yeah. That might be better actually, thinking about it. Especially with the way the game is going to be handled, with it being more like battle related or being more battle focused. So yeah. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. These teachings should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now, I suppose it's time I went to meet Mai. You remember, I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspertia Hill. You should come as well. When she readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zizu if you'd like. I'm good. But I appreciate the thought. So yeah, let me see something real quick. Looking at Shinx. So Starly can evolve, but I'm not gonna evolve it yet. It's not ready yet. Eevee got something, didn't it? Got quick attack. Okay, dope. That's nice. And Destiny didn't get anything yet. Okay. So let me see something real quick though about who's getting up there. Rowlet, okay, Bidoof, I got that on the team. Starly, gotta fight more of them. Shinx. Shinx is still really close. I wonder if I need to get some more Pokeballs actually. Actually, I need to craft some things. See something you want, it's yours for a price. If it's not there, by all means, craft it yourself. Okay. I'm gonna take about. I'm gonna take 25. 25's good. I don't need that many, but I don't need too many actually. That's good enough though. All right, time to go. All right, right back into the fields we go. Back to the fields. Alright. And now we have full rain. Boo! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I don't like that, man. That ain't cool. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see? It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch, or give you an advantage once a battle starts. Yes, I've used that multiple times now. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create that Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. I'm sure you are. Alright, moral. You're the boy from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about this great cakeler recipe I invented. I call it the mushroom cake. I pour 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe, and I just know it's a winner. Problem is, the folks around here just aren't catching up to my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes, famous as you are, I'm sure you'll want to give it a try. I'm sure they'll want to give it a try, or give it a go. I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do is do in return is spread the good word by using it. Spread the good news. I am God's messenger. Oh, and you'll need to go get the key ingredient for the recipe yourself. Scrounge not from the forages of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. One springy mushroom's all you need. I'll be waiting. Alright, gotta find a mushroom. Alright. Don't need to catch you anymore. You're good. But I do need to catch more Starlies and Shinx and do more of their tasks. But overall, again, these guys are all just about battling. Oh, okay. Well, that's Starly's it. See, again, that's why Starly's tough to catch. It's it's pretty much like it's not gonna stick around for very long. It's just not. Alright. So, when it comes to using the Pokemon moves, if you want to get through, like, getting through the move requirements, I'd probably say you want to just stall out something for a while. That might be the best way to do it. But yeah, let's see. So I can go past you now, right? There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. Can't let you pass unless you're oh, at your rank, you should be fine. Go on. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna use Shinx. Oh yeah, I gotta give Shinx a name. I was debating on, like, naming stuff again. This is Rod. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help? I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. Thinking about her character, with her being Marley's descendant, or being Marley's ancestor. By the way, in case you don't know who Marley is one of the characters that you can team up with in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. She's like an end game. She's like an after game, like a companion. One of two, actually. So, in the after game when you beat the main story. So, it's nice to see her, or see who she, you know, her background. Anyways, she's one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving. So the most important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Yes. That's good to hear. That Survey Corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. Security Corps. This here is my partner Munchlax. A very rare Oh man. Munchlax is God. Munchlax is that mon is so crazy to get. It's so crazy. Like I'm talking like the original games. The original games, people it takes people like years, actually like months to almost a year to get this thing in game because of how ridiculous it is. It's insane. Munchlax is an insane mon to get. I think it's still the rarest Pokemon to get like in game anyway. Um, but yeah, he battles at my side by choice without needing any little silly balls like you use. Watch and learn. What's on my balls for? What's on my balls? Alright, let's go, Shinx. Alright, this should do okay damage. It did pretty good damage. Alright, this is gonna hurt a lot. Definitely hurt a lot. Okay. I think Bite should take you out now. Should be really close. Eesh. Live. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. Took out Munchlax. Alright, dope. Dope. Come on. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. Appreciate you, Mai. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? This should prove to be useful materials. What you got me? A revives. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? Arceus is saying, hey, go take care of that. That thing you have, it's showing you where you've got to go, isn't it? Yeah, in the message. Hey, go here. My, that is some curious sort of map. Isn't that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there, I know it. She's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. You can do it, though. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Her foot keeps tapping. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you know about our Lord and Savior, Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? Who? What? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in that process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. Man, they sound like evangelists. Anyways, we of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. So they came from across the sea to come here. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. So much talking. Alright. Finally. Progress. Hello, Kricketot. No, don't do it. Shit. It's gone. I was trying to catch it. Wait, no it's not. There you go. Alright, give me that. No, it's gone. gone. Okay, that's alright. I gotta give my team nicknames. Well, at least like for who's gonna stay anyway. I think Destiny can stay for a little bit. Shinx, I'll give Shinx a name. Let's call this one, it's a female. Let's call you, hmm. I don't know. Let's call you Atticus. I can't spell. Atticus. Uh, let's call you Atticus. Okay, so we have Atticus, the Shinx, Starly. Your name is gonna be, let's call you Kaiser. This is Kaiser. Mime Jr., I don't know a name for you yet. Eevee, I do have a name for you. Actually, I don't. I don't even know what I'm gonna evolve you into. I have like a couple ideas, but for now, I think I kind of like where things are right now. Yeah, things look alright. I'm about to get 2 evolutions soon too, so we doing pretty good. We doing pretty good. All right, got a leak. Let me see if I get this Cricketot. Okay. Can I get that? Alright, cool. What? Okay. Is that... Alright, cool. Alright, what do I need to do with you? Gotta give you food. Gotta defeat some. Okay. Alright. Got some Stardust. Oh yeah, sorry if I'm a little quiet. Again, I've been kind of like on this for a while now, so. And again, it's also pretty late, so that's why I'm trying not to talk too much or, you know, do a little more than I have to, so. This is gonna be a chill vid. So, I'm gonna try and catch these guys here. Alright, 1 and 2. Oh, it ran away. Oh, what was that? Actually, I don't want to spend too much time trying to catch these things. We're gonna keep on moving. Hello there, you have to say. Bjorn. Ho there, mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know? Shiny red ones. They grow on some of the trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. That's where you come in, friend. Throw one of your Pokeballs in the berry tree, and your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. Be sure the Pokeball you throw has a Pokemon in it, mind. It'd be a shame to waste an empty Pokeball. Hey, I know. If you hand me 3 of the cherry berries you get, I'll tell you another handy tip. Okay, I already have cherry berries anyway. Ooh, could you give me 3 of those cherry berries you have? Yeah, sure. Good. Alright, there you go. Thanks. Now then, here's that handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry near... Yeah, I already know that. Why not try and throw some of the quick tot? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, and Pokeballs? Okay. Wasn't totally useless. Pop-up plants, new. You are a new encounter. Geodude. Very famous encounter. And it's dead. Alright. I can try and catch another one. Not to worry about it. New moves for both of them. Okay, what they get. Also, so Shinx is almost, yeah, Shinx is almost there. Shinx is very close. Catching more Starly, so Starly is getting closer too. Alright. I do need to catch this. Eventually. I am gonna catch it eventually. Geodude's actually pretty good for this point in the game anyway. I guess some conditions, they're actually like some status conditions, they actually kind of like brought it down a bit. So, you know, things like sleep, freeze, things like that, they've been nerfed, or at least have been made better to, you know, work for the game. So, like freeze, for example, it's just frostbite, which means that you'll take damage over time with it. So it's kind of like a burn. And I think it actually like chips you too. Like I think it weakens a stat or something. So there's that. I am gonna catch that. I'm gonna try to anyway. Might not. Yeah. Damn it. Man, I suck at trying to catch these things. That's fine. Let's move on. It's already ran away anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch this Geodude now. Okay. Sorry if the controls are like a little fidgety. Joy-Con's a little weird. Alright, cool. Tackle, and whatever. See if I get this Geodude. Come on, game. Give me the Geodude. Alright, cool. Got it. I might take that with me, I don't know. That's definitely a good encounter. Gotta like gotta have it use Roost. Alright, cool. And Eevee is gaining levels. Okay, so next time in part 4, we're gonna fight the alpha Pokemon that's here. So yeah, again, sorry about it being like kind of like this, where I'm just very quiet and not saying too much. But again, it is late. It's 2 o'clock in the morning now, so I think I'm done with this part. If you guys enjoy and want to see me do more, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. Be safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you for some more. Peace out. Bye.